Hello everyone. Let's try to solve this question. Local maxima. So okay. What does the problem statement says here? So you are given an array of integers of size n, and your task is to find all the local maxima in the array. A local maxima is defined as an element in the array that is strictly greater than its neighboring element. If local maxima does not exist, then print -1. Okay. So first of all, what we have to do? We have to basically find the local maxima in the array. So what are the local maxima in the array? Local maxima are the element in the array that are strictly greater than its neighboring element. So what are the neighboring elements for an element? So neighboring element for an element are the element that is just preceding to it, and the element that is just succeeding to it are the neighboring elements to that element. And if my element is greater than this preceding and succeeding element, then I call it as local maxima. So I have to find all the local maximas in the array and I have to print it. Okay. So basically, let's first figure out what is the input format. So the first line of input contains an integer t denoting the number of test cases. So we have been given multiple test cases, and in those test cases, the first line of input itself is the size of array, and the second line is the elements of the array. Okay, we have to take it as input. Okay, so what is my constant? What are my constant? So basically t, the number of test cases, can be minimum 1. Okay, and n, that is the size of array, can be minimum 3. Okay, so basically we have been given all the arrays of minimum size 3, but not there will be a single array which have size lesser than 3. Okay, so, okay, what are the output format for each test case? Print the array of local maxima. If local maxima does not exist, then print -1. Okay, so here I have the array. Okay, what I have to do? I have to find local maxima. Okay, so first question here is this 12 and is this 20 can be my local maxima? Okay, okay, let's find the answer. Here, what are the neighbor to 12? So 10 is the neighbor, right neighbor, but the left neighbor of 12 is absent here. Okay, for this 20. Left neighbor is present, but the neighbor is not here. So basically, 12 and 20 do not have proper neighbors. So can they be my local maxima? Answer is no. Why? Because an element which do not have its proper neighbor cannot be my local maxima. For being local maxima, an element should be strictly greater than its neighboring element. Okay, so basically, if I have to say in more simple word, so basically, for the extreme elements of the array, the local maxima is not possible. What it means that the extreme elements cannot be my local maxima in the array. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to iterate from 10 to 9, from index at 1 to index n minus 2. Okay, so let's iterate for this 10. For this 10, okay, is this 10 greater than 11? No, I will iterate, move ahead. Is this 11 greater than 10? Yes. Is this 11 greater than this preceding 10? Yes. So therefore it is my local maxima. I will print it. Move ahead, move ahead. Is this 10 greater than 13? No. Move ahead. Is this 13 greater than 9? Yes. Is this 13 greater than 10? Yes. So therefore it is also my local maxima. I will print it too. Okay. Move ahead. 9. Is this 9 greater than 20? No. So my iteration is over. Okay, so what I did, I just iterated, I just traversed the array from index 1 to index n minus 2. Okay, so for this array, this 12 and 10 cannot be my local maxima. For this 9, is this 9 greater than 10? No. Is this 9 greater than 12? No. So for this case, in this case of array, local maximum does not exist. So for such case, I am going to print -1. Okay, let's try to find what the logic we got. Okay, so the logic is to iterate, then to check the element from index 1 to n minus 2, whether they can be my local maxima or not. If local maxima exist, then add it to list, and what I will do, I will just print the list. Okay, this is my pseudocode. I am just iterating from index 1 to index n minus 2, index 1 to index index 1 to index n minus 2, index 1 to n minus 2. So if this preceding element, if preceding element is less than array element at I, if this succeeding element is less than the array element I, so then I will call it as my local maxima and I will add it to the list. So here goes my code. So what I am doing in this code, I am just taking the number of test cases as input. For each test case, I am taking the size of array and all the array elements here in this for. Okay. So here I have called the local function called local maxima. So what this local maxima is doing here, local maxima is just taking an input parameter array and I am making a list of integers. So what will this list do? This will list just contain all the local maximas. Okay, so I am iterating from 1 to n minus 2, from 1 to n minus 2. For each element I am checking its preceding element and succeeding element to be less. If they are less, then I am adding it to my list and returning that list to the main function. Okay, so here the main function accepts that list. Okay, what I am doing, I am just checking whether the size of list is 0. What does means the size of list is 0? It means there is not any single local maxima in that array. So what I will do, I will just add -1, I will print it. So here what I am doing, I am just printing all the elements of the list. So let's run the code. All the test cases passed. Let's submit the code. All the test cases have been passed.
The source code for this question will be available in C, C++, and Python in the description box below. If you found this video helpful, then please like, share, and subscribe the channel, and also follow TCT Shastra on LinkedIn and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching.